afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi and you, Decoy TV. I see you. Yes, the man himself is back, and he's back with a big pond build. Dave's been away, and he's back, and it's great to see him back on the screen. Can't wait to see this pond finish, Dave. Especially when he mentions the likes of James who's coming to get on. Nope, it's gone. But anyway, yep, go over to Dave's channel, Decoy TV, and if you aren't a sub to Dave, give him a sub, give him a thumbs up, tell him the Twisted One sent you. Also got to say a big thank you to Linda from Fenland Lass for me, hang on, let me spin you around, for me little sign for the filter house, and for koi mug number 51. Almost running out of hooks, but that aside, I'm not a happy monkey, because the only thing I did on this tank yesterday, as in the growing on tank, so I'll put you up there, my shoulders are aching, and I got the doctors soon as well. All I did on that tank yesterday was I disconnected the auto feeder. Nothing else other than like my normal top up and a water change and everything. I comes into here this morning to find the growing on tank has dropped by about 2 fucking inches. Yeah. Let me spin you around. The fish absolutely spanking. I mean, they're on, well, they're on the same as what the main pond's on, and they're rampant for it at the moment, and that's a mixture of Takazumi Junior Premium, which is the small one, and then you've got Takazumi High Growth, and you've got Takazumi Colour in there, which is the Gold Plus, soaked in the Munga mix overnight. And they go absolutely mad for it. But yeah, as you can see, it's dropped by at least 2 inches. So that doesn't bode good. But here's the dilemma. Now, I was going to be scraping them on Friday, and if they were clean I was going to move them either out there or into the Toso tank with the Tancho, who is healing really well. I haven't touched her at all yet, and at the moment I'm very reluctant to, because of the way she is healing. If I can get her by the glass, in fact no, I'll put her in the bowl, because I've got to send a video to Ricky anyway, and I'll show you. But yeah, she's healing absolutely spanking. So do I scrape the fish today, and if they're clean, shift them around, because I also want to put the new Shiro in there, because when it done its free willy, it did damage its tail a little, and it's looking a little red, but I don't want to have to sedate him if I don't need to. So it's the same with the Tancho at the moment. She is progressing better and better every day. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I ain't going to touch it. All the time it's healing on its own. I ain't going to touch it. Not at all. But yeah, I want the same effect on the tail, on the Shiro out there. And then I've got the choice. I either leave it to see where it stops, or I say, fuck it, I just use it as a daily water change at the moment, and start moving fry over. But no, I can't do that, because I won't have my grill. I'm meeting up with Scott from Koi Ponics. I've shouted him out a couple of times. Go over to his channel, give him a thumbs up, and tell him I sent you. He's 3D printed me a grill to go in the bottom of there, in replacement of that bottom drain done, because that That is a 4-inch, a proper 4-inch bottom drain that come out of Phil G's koi ponds, old pond, should I say. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment in here. And like I say, I'm boiling the shit out of that. In fact, I could drop that now. Drop that now. I mean, the tank itself without the heater is sitting comfortably at 22 degrees. Main pond is sitting at 21.6 at the moment, and the temperatures have dropped. A couple of things I have noticed in the main pond. I personally, well, it's not I personally think, I know, one, it's because of the temperatures, and two, it started a growth spurt. But yeah, my Hodgkin shower is really starting to put a bit of body on now. But the sumi's dropped back. But I expect that. I expect that for a little while. But I tell you what, it's still dug fish. Just think when that sumi comes back, end of this year, maybe next year. I know got a body on the Easter shower now. I mean, these things, they just don't stop eating at the moment. But yeah, if you look at the tail on my Shiro, can you see the end? So yeah, I'm going to move her over into the salt. But other than that, yeah, everyone in here is doing absolutely glorious. Betty's definitely put body on. I mean, my Charitsuri, it just, yeah, they're all blowing me away at the moment. You can see Betty just doesn't give them a chance when she's on it. But you can see on the Matsuba, now that the temperatures have come up, how the sumis drop back on the reticulation. And again, that's putting on a bit of a growth spurt as well. The Sorogoi is just looking wow, as for Betty as well. And you, can't forget you, can we? So yeah, that's how they go. Everything's going right in there at the moment. I did get the paintbrush out and I managed to get a load of painting finished. So got the window frame done, touched up the doors, done the window, and I got that lot painted and got the drain pipe in properly. So yeah, got a really bad drip coming off of me mind your own business there, but it's the only bit that seems to be growing at the moment. Everything on that front corner just seems to get scorched by the fucking sun. But yeah, that is gone already. But you can see the tip of his tail. Hey baby. Come on in. There's the Easter shower looking really nice. But you can see what I mean about the Hodgkin shower. But Yeah, and that's eating like a trooper at the moment as well. Really looking forward to the... Oh, couple there for the birds. Yeah, really looking forward to the National of the weekend. Yeah. Meeting up with a big group of them, Rocket Boy, the GKP lads. Oh, it's gonna be wicked. And meet up with Alan Tate as well. Looking forward to that. Love chatting with Alan. Oh, I just love his sense of humour. Let's see if we can have a look at the you see she's got her body shape back, but really I should have that air back on when she comes past the window. We'll have a look, and honestly I am blown away. But yeah, as I was saying, I got that painted, and then I came back around this way and I got my steps painted and everything put in. So really out here now, other than major rebuild on that, all that's left to do is get some artificial grass down and maybe a little bit of sand and cement in amongst these bits of bit here, and then a lid to go over the Tempest. I've got a big sheet of Perspex which should be able to do some kind of one-piece lid for the growing on tank, and then with the bits that I've got I can make some lids for the Vortex brush box and the Jack Mat box. The brushes will end up going down lower. Of course I'll have a hole in the top of the Perspex so that the tops can go through. But the plants are growing really well. The fish are starting to grow really well. I'll tell you what, there really is some big ones in there. But pulled out my first length of blanket weed out of there earlier, and I noticed it's starting to build up in the old Heasy pods as well. So yeah, another treatment that's going in, because we ain't going down that route again this year. But look at them, they're ravenous. So yeah, what time is it anyway? Oh, I've got to think about getting ready for the doctor. Here she is. Come on, pal. When we get back from the doctors, we'll do the Easy Pod, and then we'll put another couple of cups of salt in just to top it back up. As you'll see, look. Come up a little bit higher, bub. But yeah, in all honesty, at the moment, I think there is the possibility that if I do start messing around with it, it will knock that back, and I don't want that, because considering what she was looking like, then yeah, what she looks like now is fucking fabulous. And to think all that needed was some salt. And like I say, I can't get my head around the solar guy, because as you know, go back a few last month or so, so I've got to get her out because she's got some raised scales. Didn't touch her, and she's now pristine down that side again. Just I think sometimes we do overthink things, but yeah, really happy with the way she is. Yeah, considering the way she was, I mean, Jesus Christ, looked like she had a tennis ball coming out of her side, like an alien or something. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll come back to you a bit later. She is, bless her. But I am going to have to do a treatment just to put a bandage over that hole. But the swelling has gone right down, right down, as you can see. So yeah, she's in the salt at the moment. We'll have to knock her out and give her a treatment, definitely. I need to pack that hole out before it gets any worse. So that puts anything else on hold for the minute. I'm going to have to shoot down at Mars and get some clove oil, because I've only tiniest amount of sedate. So we'll come back and sort you out in a bit, baby. So if I've got to do her, I might as well do him at the same time. Yeah, these things are sent to try us, aren't they? Give his tail a bit of a clean up. This hasn't visibly gone down any further yet. Airlift, as you can see, is still flowing. Air's on. So I'm in two minds on whether to just see if that drops any further. If it doesn't, then I would say it's around this corner here somewhere. But everything else is ticking along absolutely lovely. They're wanting some more food already. Talking of which, I've got to sort something out for dinner. My stomach's starting to think my throat's been cut. But yeah, that's where we're at. She's up underneath the shower there, there she comes. I've noticed a bit of blanket weed in there as well, and I've noticed some in the filter, so I'm going to have to get another bit of blanket weed treatment in. Yeah, so on that note, I'm going to get on. I'll come back to you a bit later on. She's almost out, so we'll be back in a second. That is quite nasty. Dry the area off as best we can. A bit of wound clean up. There's no scales to remove. We get our topical spray. That's great, little bastard. Your heated powder. You just want a thin layer. Like so. And then give it a little spray with the sealer. Clean up from around the areas you don't want it. I can see she's flicking and kicking. Don't panic, take your time. Now what will happen is once that goes back in the water, that will form a plaster over that. So I'm going to get her back in and we'll come back to you shortly. So she's pinked up because she's been out of the water. Come here, baby. So, and there we have plaster over the hole. So yeah, I don't think I'll move the Shiro over tonight. I'm going to let her settle back down and de-stress, and I will pick you back up in a minute. I need to dry out and yeah. Well, what a day. What a day. I mean, it's now just gone 9:30 and yeah, the day's gone from underneath me again. So what I've done is I've topped up the growing on tank for tonight. Got the microscope in here already. So top the tank up. Microscope's in here. Light will go off very shortly anyway. They're doing well. Ugh. Can't be asked to move it because I know I'm going to need it tomorrow. Bastard just pinched my kit. They can have a handful of them. So I'll leave them to munch there. We'll flick that one off because that light will come out. And as you can see, she's settled back down with her plaster. Like I say, I'll do some scrapes tomorrow, and then we'll start doing the shuffle round, and also give me a good indication tomorrow when I come down as to whether it was just evaporation or I've got a bigger leak than I thought I had. I'll better not put them on the side and leave them there. They've already been put to bed. Last of the Munger mix. No, you're not getting more than 3 handfuls. Sorry, refuse. Won't do it. In fact, I'll take a handful of that down the bottom. There you go. That'll keep them happy. So yeah, no doubt I'll pick you back up again tomorrow. If not, I'll pick you up on the Friday. Till next time, folks. I've been Twisted Corey. You lot out there are always great. And I'll catch you either tomorrow, Friday, if not Friday, at the National on Sunday. Laters.
That's all, cupcakes.